Hey everyone, welcome to Vibe Happy. I'm Essence and I'm here to help you shift from the lower vibrations to the higher vibrations. This video is all about mindfulness. We'll be going over the many benefits of mindfulness, and then I'll be sharing with you a few simple but very empowering mindfulness exercises that you can implement into your daily life. Before we get started, please take a moment here and hit that subscribe button for me. Thank you so much. Okay, the many benefits of mindfulness. Scientists have actually done studies on mindfulness, and they have found that it improves your overall health. What they have found is that mindfulness implemented in your daily routine will actually reduce stress and anxiety. So this is huge because we live in very stressful and anxious times. And even just on planet Earth can be stressful and anxious. So any and all techniques that we can implement in our life to help reduce this or alleviate stress and anxiety, then we definitely want to make a habit of implementing them in our daily life. Okay, now scientists have also found that mindfulness improves depression. So this is huge too. It improves depression and it also helps you to become happy. They've also found that it improves heart disease, which is pretty amazing. Now they've also found it reduces chronic pain. It helps to alleviate gastrointestinal issues, and it improves sleep. Helps with tolerance, acceptance, focus. Mindfulness also helps us to respond instead of react. It helps with self-control. Mindfulness also helps with gratitude and appreciation. It helps with raising our consciousness. That's a huge one. Raising our consciousness and raising our vibrations, thus raising our frequency. Okay, so with all these many benefits, I'm sure that you are just ready to start implementing some mindfulness practices into your daily life. So let me give you a few of them that you can practice. Okay, so one of them is when you are eating a meal or a snack. So you can do this as a family together, or when you're having a meal by yourself, or when you're having a snack by yourself. You can practice mindfulness. So as you're sitting there with the plate of food in front of you, have a nice breath and begin to notice. Notice the energy inside your body. Notice the consciousness looking out from your eyes. Look down at your plate and notice the food on your plate. Notice the colors of it, the smells, the texture. Is the food hot or cold? Is the food cooked or is it raw? Just notice. And then begin to have gratitude for this food on your plate. As an example here, we'll use lettuce. So say you have lettuce on your plate. So begin to have gratitude for all that it took to get that lettuce onto your plate. Lettuce started as a seed. Have gratitude for that seed. Imagine it when it went into the soil. Have gratitude for the soil and the earth that nurtured it and kept it safe so that it could grow. And have gratitude for the water that nourished it and helped it to grow. Then as it popped out from the earth, as the sun began to shine down on it and nourish it and help it grow. Just have gratitude for the entire process of this lettuce growing and becoming nutrition. Have gratitude for the farmer that tended to this lettuce. Imagine all that it took to get from the farm to your plate. Have gratitude for that process. And as you look down to it, be grateful that it's going to nourish your body, and look over to the utensil that you're going to use to eat the lettuce with. Notice as your hand picks up the utensil, how does it feel in your hand? What color is it? What does it feel like? Notice as you pick up a portion of the food and move it to your mouth. How does it feel in your mouth? What's the texture? Is there crunch? Is it soft? Do you chew it? How does it feel to chew it? Notice as it goes down your throat, and imagine as it's going into your stomach and beginning to digest. And have gratitude that you're for your digestive system, and that it's going to be sending out nutrition to different parts of your body, helping your body to stay alive and be nourished and be healthy. Have gratitude for this whole process. And then continue on this way throughout your entire meal. Just having mindfulness of eating and how it feels. If you use a napkin to blot your mouth, how does it feel, the texture of the napkin? Always remembering and feeling the energy inside your body and the consciousness looking out. So this is an amazing and empowering technique that you can use for mindfulness at a snack time or meal time. You can also use this if you're just taking time to have a drink, a cup of coffee or tea or cocoa or a cold glass of something. Notice how the cup or glass feels in your hand. Be grateful. Notice how it feels on your lips and the liquid going in. Is this something that's nourishing your body? Having gratitude for it and enjoying it. So those are two very empowering mindfulness exercises. I'm going to give you one more that you can implement in your daily life. And this is a really great one too, because this one is for when you are sitting in traffic. Okay, so when you're sitting in traffic, instead of beginning to get frustrated, just take a nice breath. Notice the energy inside your body. Notice that you are the consciousness looking out of your eyes. Notice what your hands look like and feel like on the steering wheel. How do your hands actually feel gripping it? And what does the steering wheel feel like in your hands? Notice what it feels like to be sitting back in the seat and sitting on the seat. Having gratitude that you're in a car that is running and working. And notice the things on your dashboard. Just notice the details of the car, the colors, the details. Begin to notice the smells and the sounds. Are you hearing anything? Do you hear anything outside the window, or is there something playing on your device? Begin to look outside the window. What's the weather like? Is it raining? Is it sunshiny? Is it just overcast? Have gratitude for the seasons. And then look out, are there any people outside, or is it just nature? Look around you and notice everything. And notice how you feel in your body, and have the gratitude for this day. You can even begin to count your blessings at this point. And just having a time of gratitude. Before you know it, the traffic will be moving along, and you didn't get excited. What you did was you used that opportunity to raise your vibration, raise your mindfulness, raise your consciousness. So this is a really great practice to implement. So these mindfulness practices, and there's more. Actually, keep your eye open for a video that I'm going to do an outside mindfulness practice, and it's a follow along. So keep your eyes open for that one, because that one's very empowering as well. But I'm hoping that you're going to implement these practices into your everyday life, because it will raise your vibration, and then you will be emitting a higher frequency, and it'll raise your consciousness. And as you emit a higher frequency, your life is going to be elevated. And as you raise your consciousness, your life is going to be elevated. So I hope that you'll be implementing implementing these into your daily routines. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed these videos. If you did, be sure and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Much love, much light, and remember, you are worthy.